What's up guys, it's HON reporting for Battlefield HQ, and today we are dissecting the bug. And today what we are dissecting is the revive bug, and it's been a thing that in Battlefield 1 has been plaguing the whole community. Not just that, we also have a sliding bug in Battlefield 1 which was previously in Battlefield 4, which no one really knows why it happens, and it's like you crouch and it's like you're sliding around and your hitbox is very small, which makes it annoying. And the fact that you are sliding while crouched is super annoying. So let's get back on track to the revive bug. So why does it happen, or how it happened? Well, I'm telling you guys that I'm not a developer and I'm not part of the DICE team, so I do not know exactly what is causing it. Like, let's say they are putting a G where a F should be, or a B where a P should be in the code that is doing this. So I have no idea, but I can tell you guys exactly what happens before you get that revive bug. Now, this revive bug is most likely, there is a chance that it can happen, a chance that it wouldn't happen. So let's just say it's like a 50% chance that it happens, a 50% chance that it wouldn't happen. So it's a 50-50. So basically what happens when you get the revive bug is you are aiming down sight just before you die. Very simple. You can click off the video right now. It always happens when you just aim down sight. So basically, let me tell you guys what is happening that causes it. The game, after you die and you get revived, you realize that there's a kind of breath, like it's like you're going back in time. It's like you're going back in time, and when you go back in time, the game tries to replicate your last action before you die. That's why you always have the same gun in your hand after you are revived. It's because it tries to replicate your last action. So basically, if you are aiming down sight, it tries to bring you back into that state, that aiming down sight state, and that's where the bug happens. If you look at the player his hands, the way it is crossed, you can clearly see that it's because it's an aiming down sight position that he is in. He's in an aiming down sight position where his hands are like small together and he's in the gun straight in front of you. But basically, you're viewing it from a different aspect, so it's like it looks very weird, and we're calling that the Doom Easter egg. Plenty of people think it like it was an Easter egg at first, because I thought it was an Easter egg because we had that Doom reload, and now we got that Doom looking kind of position. So a lot of people thought that it was the Doom Easter egg, but that is what is actually happening. It tries to replicate your last state and try to bring you to that state. That's why when you see revive, sometimes you are in a shooting mode, because that's the last state you were in. Why it doesn't put you in a melee mood for? Think about it. It doesn't put you in a melee mood when you are shooting. So why? It's because it tries to revive. It tries to bring you back to the state where you last were, and that's the problem. If DICE decide when you see you're dead and you get revived, you revive into a melee state, I bet this bug is going to go. Because I mean, it makes sense to put you in melee. I mean, you're dead, you're dead and you got revived. That's enough already for you. So they could implement that you go into a melee stage where your melee is out instead of your gun. But they decided to choose to bring you out with your weapon. And sometimes it shows that it's shooting, because that's the last state you're in. It's shooting, which it rarely happens, but sometimes it's like in a shooting animation, but no bullets is coming out, and when you click, it's like it's bugged. So that's what's happening. So most of you guys probably realize by now that when a medic is running towards you, it shows the meter. So when they are 1 meter away from you, it shows it. But have you guys realized that sometimes when it shows 1 meter, the person, it shows like the medic, if you're in the dev screen, you can see the medic is going to a different player. You're seeing yourself there, and you're seeing like the medic is going behind a different player. So there is something weird about the point of view in the dev cam or something like that also. I just wanted to get that out, that there is something wrong there also, because it shows 2 players actually. It shows where you died and where they see you die. And I can tell you that this is the reason why I click spacebar a lot of times, because you're seeing the medic going away from you. The meters actually shows like it going up, so it's like you're running away from you, then you just click, but he's actually running to you. He's running actually to you, so there is a little mix up right there. So there is 2 difference in which your dev screen and the player, your ally is seeing. They are 2 different things. So I just wanted to get that out there one time. I'm not sure how DICE is gonna work around that, but they can fix it. I'm sure they can fix it by doing simple little tweaks like making your mail out like what I just suggest, and probably that could work, you know. That could work to solve that bug right there, because it's pretty annoying. So anyways guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and salute.